What if I told you a government once paid people to kill cobras and ended up with more cobras than they had before? Sounds crazy, right? But it really happened. And once you hear how, you will start noticing this same kind of disaster happening right now, in ways you probably never paid attention to. This is a story of how good intentions turned into a total mess. Delhi, British India, mid 1900s. Cobras were everywhere, in houses, markets, temples, gardens. One bite could kill you in hours. People were dying and the numbers kept going up. Something had to change. So, the British government came up with what they thought was a brilliant idea. Simple, logical, foolproof. They would pay people cash for every dead cobra. Kill a cobra, get money. Kill more cobras, make more money. The whole city would help. Everyone becomes a snake hunter. Basic economics, clean logic. What could possibly go wrong? At first, it worked really well. Poor families, desperate workers, brave risk takers, everyone started hunting cobras. Dead snakes stacked up at collection points. Hundreds, then thousands. Officials were thrilled. The numbers looked amazing. Cobra sightings dropped. Deaths slowed. The program was doing exactly what it was supposed to do. The British congratulated themselves. Problem solved. But in a small shop in Old Delhi, a man named Ramesh was thinking something else. Ramesh wasn't foolish, and he noticed something important. Why risk your life hunting dangerous snakes when you could just raise them yourself? Yes, cobra farming. One pair of cobras can produce dozens of babies. Each baby meant money. No danger, no chasing. Just profit. Ramesh started breeding cobras. Soon, his neighbor noticed. Then another, then another. Word spread quietly. Why hunt when you can breed? Before long, Delhi had a strange new business boom. Cobra farms. Families who had never seen a wild cobra were now raising them at home. It was safer than hunting and paid better. And the British government had no clue. All they saw were rising numbers, more dead cobras than ever. They thought it was a huge success, so they expanded the program. Until someone finally looked closer. The snakes were odd, too clean, too healthy, too similar. When officials raided the first farm, they were shocked. Hundreds of cobras being bred on purpose. Then they found another farm, and another farm, and another farm. That's when it hit them. They weren't killing cobras, they were paying people to breed them. They had accidentally created a cobra factory. The bounty was cancelled immediately, no warning, no plan. Overnight, cobra farms became useless. So, what do you do with hundreds of deadly snakes that are now worthless? You release them, all at once. Thousands of cobras poured into streets, parks, rivers, and homes. The cobra problem didn't return. It exploded. Delhi ended up with far more cobras than before the program ever started. The British took a bad problem and made it much worse and paid for it. Here is the scary part. This isn't just an old story. It's happening right now. Everywhere. Social media wanted engagement, so they rewarded likes and followers. Now, people fake lifestyles, buy followers, and create angry clickbait. They are not sharing real moments, they are breeding content cobras. Schools wanted higher test scores, so teachers were judged by results. Now schools teach the test, students memorize and forget, and real learning disappears. They are breeding test takers, not educated kids. Companies wanted productivity, so they tracked every number. Now, workers chase metrics while real quality drops. They are breeding numbers, not value. Hospitals wanted efficiency, so they measured patients per hour. Now doctors rush visits, miss problems, and treat symptoms instead of causes. They are breeding appointments, not health. Whenever you create a reward, people will optimize for it. Not for the outcome you want, but for what gets paid. The cobras in Delhi were real, but the Cobra Effect never died. The British officials weren't idiots. Their logic made sense. But they forgot one thing: humans adapt. We are creative, we find shortcuts, we game systems. Big problems don't have simple fixes, and good intentions alone aren't enough. So next time someone offers an easy solution to a complex problem, ask yourself, are they fixing the problem or just breeding cobras?